Well, this is the final day of National Catholic Sisters Week, and all week long we have been talking to religious sisters in our community, the Sisters of Mercy, the Benedictines, also the Sisters of St. Joseph. But tonight we have Kathy Dahlkemper here in the studio. Many of you might know her as the former Erie County executive, longtime politician, but you have been a student of parochial schools at our area. You have put all your children through parochial schools and have been taught by a lot of religious sisters.
Right. I always say much of who I am is because of the sisters who taught me about being a leader, taught me about so many things over the years. Going to St. Luke's School, Sisters of Mercy, then I went to Villa and had the Sisters of St. Joseph. And then I've had very close relationships with the Benedictine sisters, particularly throughout my adulthood years. I sit on the Emmaus Soup Kitchens board, which is run by the Sisters of St. Benedict. So I feel like I have a very good understanding of all the wonderful things that so many of the sisters in our community have done over the years.
And you have been embedded in our community, you know, since you were a little child, and have grown up to see the work that they do, to be impressed by the work that they do. You know, we had learned that this is the year, the 25th year, that they are celebrating as they take back the site, which they have done so many times. We want to show you some video of some of the images that have been gathered of the sisters and the work that they do. They have led processions from downtown Erie for different plights that they have. Talk about their importance in our community in just so many different ways.
You know, I think one of the things we need to remember is they are community builders and have for years. My daughter was recently in the hospital and I was reminiscing about how St. Vincent's Hospital was built by the Sisters of St. Joseph. When you think of so many of our wonderful social service organizations, whether we're talking about St. Patrick's Haven or whether we're talking about the Mercy Center for Women, Erie Dawn, as I already mentioned, the Emmaus Soup Kitchen, the Neighborhood Art House, on and on. And then when you talk about community building and the taking over the neighborhoods, I don't mean taking over, but going in there, embedding themselves in the neighborhoods to help take those neighborhoods that maybe have been under harder times and help build them back up again. And so the Sisters of St. Joseph Neighborhood Network is one example. And they have really been, I think, first they started off in education, but they really expanded to become such community leaders in so many different aspects of our lives here in Erie.
That's right. We even talked to a sister this week live in the studio who was one of the first sisters who was also an attorney in our area as well. So they definitely have been building us up for many, many years.
And you know, they're not afraid to shy away from some of the issues that other people are, whether it be peace initiatives, which they've done for years, or whether, as you said, to the Take Back the Sites initiative for 25 years. They realize that they need to minister to people where they're at, and they go out into the community and do that. And I can't, again, say how grateful I am for their presence in our community, and I think all of us really need to think about what the sisters have done for us for so many years and continue to do today. And I know there's less of them here, but boy, they never retire. They just keep on doing good works for our community, and sometimes it's just praying. You know, I get emails from the different sisters in our community, Lenten reflections, for example, and they offer that virtually too for those who maybe can't get out or want something just online. You can find some amazing resources coming from all of the sisters in our community, and that's phenomenal.
It is right. Their work is never done as we wrap up National Catholic Sisters Week, and we want to say thank you to all of them who